We are now going on to Leos. So I'm doing this a bit early. We are going to try to get all the zodiac guidance done for July as early as possible. So we're doing Leos now, sun, moon, rising signs, and we're going to check out what the month of July has in store, how their person feels, and any possible guidance that can be given. So let's go ahead and start by getting Leo's energy. This is going to be for Leo's sun, moon, rising signs. Okay, let's see what is the general energy, the story that we have for Leo in July. We have an Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. You've got Judgment. Let's get one more card. We've got a Queen of Wands. Okay, Leo. Let's check that out with the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. What do you have in store, Leo, for the month of July? So Leo, I feel like you have actually kind of completed a cycle here. I feel like you no longer want to take action on something, especially towards a situation or a person that hasn't been giving back to you. It feels like that. So it feels like you want to get yourself out of something. You're completing that cycle, no longer wanting to give any more than you already have. So it feels like no more action towards that. Okay, let's see what the Judgment is about. Yeah, you've made a choice here. You really thought about it, right? There's something here about like, you know what, I'm gonna have to come to terms with this. I'm gonna have to have peace about this situation. I don't know necessarily what's going on, but what I do know is I need to choose my peace. Okay. And you know, you didn't do this like randomly or spontaneously or just, you know, spur of the moment. This is something that you thought about. So let's see Queen of Wands energy. That could be your energy, Leo, here. Like, let's see. Yeah, you know what? You're very determined. You're determined that you're just going to allow for things to happen. Like, you want to come out of whatever this is, this, I don't know, sadness or disappointment over a situation or a person. You're making a change, you know, and I'm gonna have to say with the Tower, it's a good change that you're making because you're choosing to come out of something difficult, right? And it's like you're releasing control. You're like, you know what, I'm okay, I'm going to release control. I don't know what's going to happen, but I can handle it. Overall, it's a good energy, but I do feel that maybe, Leo, you are releasing a person or a connection because you're choosing yourself. You're choosing your peace of mind. Okay. So let's see how your person is possibly feeling at this time. What are they feeling? What are they possibly thinking at this time? Okay. So how is Leo's person feeling or thinking at this time? Your person may be doing the same thing, Leo. You guys may actually be doing the same thing. And, you know, in some ways that is actually maybe helping you and your person to heal inner wounds here. Okay. So your person right now, they're not showing their hand. Maybe they're taking a chance on something in their own life. Maybe there's something else that they're pursuing. Yeah, your person right now is dealing with a lack of confidence. There may be some ego and fear issues, maybe some self-sabotaging going on there. Wow. So your person, I don't know if they have someone else or if you have someone else, and that's an issue here, but there seems to be some kind of competition. So that generally looks like the energy for you and your person, Leo. Let's get some tarot card guidance. So tarot card guidance. You know what, Leo? You are absolutely wanting to come out of a very tough time, a very difficult time where you feel like you've been carrying so much, and it's heartbreak that you've been carrying. You want to come out of it. Yeah, you feel strongly about the connection, but I think you also feel strongly about yourself. And I think there's also recognition of, you know what? I have this to give. This is how much I can provide in a connection, right? I think you're all about your stability right now, Leo. You want to be stable, maybe in your heart, in your head, you know, maybe with your career, with your finances. There's a strong energy of being stable. But with the Queen of Pentacles energy, it's telling me you're doing that on your own. You're doing that alone. Okay. I think you've decided to cut someone off. I'll be honest. It's like you've decided enough is enough. I'm cutting this off, right? And I think you've actually taken the action to do that, whether that's physically or energetically. Because you realize whatever this was that you had wanted, there hasn't been an opportunity for you to actually have it. Okay. And there it is again with the moon. It's just kind of telling me, I think you don't know what's going on, and you feel like because you have no idea what's going on, in some ways you feel like you may, I don't get a malicious energy, but maybe you feel deceived because you don't know what's going on, right? Maybe you know something and you know this person is not being honest. So that could be it. And yes, Sun with the Sun in reverse. It's an unhappy time, but with it is also the recognition that, you know, eventually the sun will shine. Because for me, the Sun in reverse, it's just delayed happiness. This is still, happiness is still available to you, and I think you know that. And I feel like that's why your energy is, I'm going to choose me right now. I'm going to work on myself. I want peace of mind. And you know, because you're wanting to get here, right? You're taking a rest. You're taking a rest. You're recovering, recuperating from whatever this was that you wanted, right? And it's not that you're giving up on it. You're just allowing yourself the time and space that you need, which is really awesome. I do have to say, you may have given up on a love that you either had or wanted. Wow, okay. I'm not going to say may. You have. I feel like you have. So there's an ending and there's a clear walking away from a situation because you feel that somebody has not been honest with you. You feel that someone did not take the opportunity with you. So that's why you're in this energy of, you know what, I'm leaving a situation and a person, and I'm going to choose myself this time. Wow. Pretty clear how things are going for you. Your reading is actually pretty quick, Leo. Feels like you know what you want, and you know where you're going, and you know what you're doing. So I guess we don't need to touch much on it. But yeah, I'd love to get you some oracle guidance just to kind of add to that knowing that you seem to already have here. Hopefully it just adds to what you're doing, the work that you're doing. But I feel kind of confident that you know what you're doing here. So let's get into this. Let's get into this guidance here. There's a lot here, actually. The first being that you deserve sugar, not salt. And I think you realized your worth. You realized, absolutely realized, this is what I deserve. Yeah, and it's time to take, wow. Well, it's saying to take a chance on them. So, well, I mean, you are just letting release. You're letting go of control is what I'm seeing. So, I don't know. It's saying that you can rewrite the story. So maybe don't close the door. I'm sorry, don't close the window. Close the door, but don't close the window. Maybe that's what it's about. And you're saying that endings are inevitable, right? Don't doubt your worth, absolutely. And focus on the here and now, which I think is what you're doing. That is actually what you're doing. You're focusing on the here and now, right? Accepting endings. But there's something there about, hey, if they come back around, maybe quite possibly take a chance on them. The world awaits you, and I think you know that, and I think you want to grab the chance to actually go towards happiness. And right now I think you're taking a break. You're like taking a pause, taking a break, whatever you need to do to gain that peace. I feel like peace for you right now, peace of mind, peace of heart. It feels like it's about you right now, and that's absolutely okay, right? So that's what I have for you, Leo. Pretty quick, succinct, you know, like you know what you're doing. So I hope in August when I see you again, we're still on this ride of self-worth and knowing what you're doing. But yeah, I have confidence that you do, Leo.